Hi, what's going on, guys? This is Gamers Nation, and today will probably be a shorter episode than usual. We will be talking about our Destiny first impressions, and we will be, I guess, having questions from a person who hasn't played Destiny but has a PS4. So, I'm your host, Will. We also have with us the Trent from the Trent Network. How you doing, Trent?
Hello, I'm doing fine. Ari.
we also have we also have Games from Games R Us HD. How you doing?
How you doing? What's going on, Famous Nation YouTube, man? So,
Yeah. And then we have Dirty from the old Dirty 33.
Hey, what's going on, Gamers Nation? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dirty. I'm back. And before we begin, I got someone that wants to meet all of you guys. It's just going to take one quick second. So if you step over here, don't be shy.
Okay.
And introduce yourself. Everybody, I want to introduce you to Destiny. Yes,
You
Gamers meet Destiny. So, yeah.
Good one. Oh my God!
Yeah.
If Miss K was here, the sound effects would be.
I thought it was a person.
Yeah, I thought I messed with you guys.
I was like, wow, somebody was
I'm like,
reading
why
already.
is this person gotta be nervous? I'm gonna be nervous. I'm like, oh my God! I'm like,
I thought I messed with you guys. I went and picked it up today on my lunch break at work. So.
oh my God! You got Destiny! I'm so happy.
It's still in the package.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's actually in the PlayStation. It's uploading, and I just put all the codes and everything in downloadable content. They gave me another downloadable content if I pre-order Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So they actually had a code for that one. So
Yeah, all it is a badge. That's all it is. Nothing special.
yeah. So,
You trickster! Oh my God! You got me thinking that you didn't get no Destiny.
yeah. So I'll be checking it out once the podcast is over.
Okay, all right. Well, since you're gonna be starting, then that means that you could. I guess we could. I don't know. Oh man, this sucks because we won't be able to be a fire team together because it's only 3 people. Oh my God. Well, since now you have Destiny in your possession, have you played the beta? Did you play the beta or alpha at all on PS3?
No, you know what? I thought they didn't have a beta or alpha. I thought it was just for the Xbox One and PS4.
I think the beta was just for the Xbox. The beta was for Xbox 360.
The alpha was just for the PlayStation, but the beta, it was for PlayStation 4 for a week, and then it was for everybody else. They got for the last week, it was free for everybody else.
Yeah. They opened it up for free for everybody. This is your first impression of Destiny, and this is actually the best way to experience Destiny is your first full-on impression of you playing it yourself. Because the thing is that we got kind of tired of playing the first few missions for like the 9th time in a row. So, oh my God, man! I'm so happy that you got it. Oh my God! Wow, what a surprise! Like you're a good actor. You're like, come be my friend. No, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Be my friend, Destiny. I'm like, damn, that was crazy. Now, if you did that with Super Smash Brothers, I'd be screaming right now. No, and don't do that to me, man. Don't do that to me. I had to mention Super Smash Brothers in every episode. You know how it is. So, I guess we're going to start with Dirty, since he did the surprise of the day. Dirty. So, you picked it up on your lunch break. You're installing it now. Where did you buy the game?
I went to Game Pass because I actually had it pre-ordered there.
Oh, okay. Wait, so you pre-ordered it?
Yeah.
So this whole entire time you made us think that you did not pre-order it, and you're like, nah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get it or not, nah.
No. I told you the first time I had pre-ordered it, but I wasn't sure if I was going to pick it up on launch day. I was like, I might do it, I might not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I guess I misunderstood. All right. Games. All right. You went to your midnight release last episode. We said that you were going to the midnight release. So how was your midnight release launch? And what did you think of it?
Well, when I first got there, it was kind of slow because I only saw like one person there, so I was like, hold up. am I in the right place? Do everybody know that Destiny is coming out? But when I found out they was doing a whole group system, I was like, okay, that makes sense that people was going to be coming later on. So as people started rolling in, it was just fun. You know, I was the hype man for the night. I was getting everybody riled up. I was asking them questions. Somebody actually came through. They worked for a website, whatever. So I got interviewed, of course. I was hype on the interview. I was just going crazy the whole night. So I was the hype man for everybody. It was fun. It was pretty dope.
Okay, all right. And which version of Destiny did you get? Did you get the Collector's Edition, the Ghost Edition, the regular edition?
I got that regular $60 edition.
All
I
right.
wanted to get the bundle. I wanted to get that white PS4 so bad, but I was like, let me just get the $60 one.
Did you see a lot of people get that one?
A whole bunch of people was buying the bundles. I was surprised because a lot, even though some people bought like people was either buying the Ghost Edition or the bundle. They wasn't even buying the limited edition. So all I saw was Ghost Editions coming out, the white bundles coming out. That's all that they was buying. Really.
Yeah.
All right. And what about So, I guess we'll save that next question for next question. But Trent, did you go to your midnight release and what did you think of it? What happened?
I did go, and like Games just said, there was actually no one at mine. I even took a picture and showed Will. It was completely empty, but I saw employees there. So I didn't go in, and I left and came back, which I should have went in to do my ticket thing, because that's what people were doing. They would put their ticket in, and they go wherever they go home, and then they just come back to the time it gets closer. And no matter what you do, you'll be in group 1. They have groups 1, group 2, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So I didn't really enjoy it that much because I was trying to talk, and they just weren't. The people just weren't that friendly. So I just kind of left them alone.
Oh.
It was kind of boring.
Made it sound
I'd rather just sit at home and download it, and that's more exciting.
Damn!
Because it's not awkward, you know.
Did you get any posters or anything? Oh, yeah, I should ask. Yeah, go ahead.
I got a poster, which I already had. I got 2 of those posters just by pre-ordering it. And then I got another one, and I got this little thing from GameStop, like power for the players.
Oh, the wristband thing.
Yeah.
All right. Games, did you get anything? Like any swag for your game?
I got a couple of stuff. I got the poster like everybody got. So I had the poster. They gave out some keychain thing. I also got a lanyard and the little wrist thing. So I got a few stuff.
Damn, you got more stuff than I did. What the
I
hell?
wanted to get the T-shirt, but they ran out of T-shirts.
They had T-shirts.
They had T-shirts at his store. Okay.
They ran out of T-shirts.
You want to know what happened at my experience? Do you want to know what happened at my midnight experience? I leave the house at 9:45 p.m., okay? They said, come to the store by 10 o'clock. I assumed that GameStop was closed at this time because it was 9:40. By the time I got there, it was like 9:55. And then so I get in, the store was open. There was a vapor shop advertising their vapors in the store. So I go and I'm like, oh, look at this. Then they had like a DJ in the front by the door playing on his Vita. Not even, like, just literally just playing this music. The most crappiest music in the world, I might add. All it was a loop. It was just like, literally, it was just like this. What does that sound like to you? Garbage.
No.
That's exactly what it was. Anyways, I would have rather listened to nothing than listen to that. Anyways, like, why not play the Destiny soundtrack? I mean, something? Come on. Anyways, moving on. We went to the, so I went inside, and I go to pick up my pre-order, and the guy was trying to get me to get an expansion pass, right? I'm like, no, I don't want the expansion pass yet, because I'm not sure if I'm going to like the game enough to get the expansion pack. So the guy's like, well, if you get the expansion pack, you get 3 tickets 3 tickets, 3 raffle tickets to check the show, to do a giveaway. We're giving away these prizes here, acting like a game show TV host. So I'm looking at this thing, and I'm looking at this guy, and I'm like, whatever, you know what, no, I don't want this, I don't want this. And then he's like, are you sure? I said, yes, I'm sure, I don't want it, yes, I just want the game. So then he says, okay, here, you're on group 8, all this stuff like that. He didn't even tell me exactly what was going on, so I really had no idea. So I assumed I had to stand in the back of the line. So I went to the back of the line. There was a line of people, by the way, there. There was nobody like who left, went home, and then came back. No, there was a line of people.
Wow.
They brought their children, and the children were running around the street, in the thing, in the sidewalk. And then there was trash all over the place. There was supposedly pizza, but I didn't see anything. There was supposedly soda, but I didn't see anything. They gave me the power to the players thing, and the guy made it seem like this played a big part, like the wristband. He made it seem like it was like a big part. So he said, put it on your left hand. And I'm like, okay. So I put it on my left hand, thinking that it was going to be like, you know, something big. That I thought that it represents that you're getting the game or whatever. No, he just said keep your receipt and all this stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm sitting there waiting in line and things like that. And then eventually I couldn't take it anymore because everybody on that line was smoking. And it was like all different kinds of like scents, different types of smoke, and I'm like, I can't take it, so I stood to the side. Because the guy finally explained how the group thing works, but people didn't budge. Some people left, some people came back. So then, so I kind of went there. Then they had us, then this guy kept coming out like every 5 minutes like, who's hyped for Destiny? Who's hyped for Destiny? Yeah, Destiny, Destiny! And then that was it. And I'm just like, so then he kept coming every 5 minutes, and I'm like, I mean, it's good that he came out because I was falling asleep because of the mixture of the crappy DJ music and nobody to talk to because everybody was like busy on their phone or looking at something, and they just looked like they didn't want to be talked to. So I'm like, okay, so I'll just stay on my lane. Plus it was raining. It was like drizzle, not really.
So you guys are actually outside.
We were outside waiting this whole entire time. So then
Oh man.
So yeah, because the line was that big, it went down like 12 stores down. That's how big the line was. So I was on group 8. So I was in group 8, and then so I was waiting in the line, and no, I was off the line. I was like off the line to the side because I needed my space. And there was some guy doing some bike tricks in the sidewalk. I'm like, couldn't you take that out on the street? Like, please, I don't want that bike. I don't want you to slip because your tires are wet, and then that bike hits me in my face because I'd be mad. So anyways, a person came out with some posters. I was lucky to get the posters because they only had a very limited amount. And then some guy gave me a vapor pen. A pen to the vapor shop, the smoke shop or whatever. And I'm like, whatever. It's a pen, I'll take it. And then so and then that was and then I had to wait there. And then they had us for the raffle. The guy kept literally telling us every 5 minutes, the raffle is gonna start in a half an hour. The raffle is gonna start in like 25 minutes. And then he would keep coming out, and then after that we go into the store. And then this guy made me laugh because of the way how he read the numbers. So he literally forced all the customers into this store. And people were still smoking in the store. So here I am standing by the games, and I don't have any tickets. I didn't have any tickets because you needed to buy either an expansion pass or do the survey online. And I'm like, I don't feel like it. So yeah, so I basically didn't have a chance at this raffle. So I'm standing there and I'm looking at this raffle, and this guy's like, 480, 321, 48, and then people are like, I got it. Well, anyways, like this thing was so rigged because you could win multiple times. So once one person won one prize, that person could win another prize if they happen to have another winning ticket. So he got one winning. So like a lot of people won like multiple times, and it wasn't fair. But anyways, the prizes sucked anyway. They were giving out they gave out maybe 3 or 4 Destiny walkthroughs, strategy guides, Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghosts, Disney Infinity strategy guides. The lanyard that the guy was holding in his neck, that he's wearing on his neck. Like, literally, they did not think this through at all. A PS3 version of Battlefield 4. Who would want that? I'm sorry. If you're getting a PS3 version of Destiny, why would I want Battlefield 4? I'll just trade it in and get the store credit and put it towards something else. How about that? Anyways, whatever. That was besides the point. But anyways, that was pretty much my night. Then the guy literally put us and told us to stand in a single file line and then rearranged us in groups. I'm like, why would you do such a thing? If you have group 1, why don't you go to the front? Group 2, after group 1 is done, put group 2. This. Instead, he made us put in a single line, mixed us all up, and all the stuff, and everybody was confused.
They did that too at my store.
I hated it. And then I finally got like the copy like 20 minutes later. And of course, since I live in New Mexico, I was the last person among all you guys to get the copy of Destiny. And I'm like, why did I come here? I was like, I never want to go to a midnight release again. And I realized Super Smash Brothers is coming out. I don't know how I feel about that. So I don't know.
You may have fun, dude.
I may have fun with Super Smash.
They may have a little tournament, and you'll
because I wasn't hyped for Destiny as much as I wanted to be. Like, I love the game, but it wasn't as hype as I wanted to be for the game. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to all right, so Dirty, you got your copy of Destiny. I can't believe it. I'm so happy.
Yes.
Welcome officially to the next gen. All right, your Destiny unfolds. So, are you excited to play this game?
Yeah, I'm actually excited. I was hyped when they first showed it back in E3. I think, what is it, last year, something like that. So I was hyped for the game. Yeah. But then, you know, the hype kind of went down. But just seeing you guys, you know, unbox it, and I've been seeing, you know, little gameplay here and there, you know, I started getting more excited. So I'm like, okay, I want to pick it up. You want, you know, check it out. I've been hearing good things about it. I heard it do have a campaign, or it don't have a campaign, but they say it's a campaign, but it's short or something like that. So
there is a story mode to it. And then they kind of mix it by levels. So like Earth is like the first place you go to, and then it's like the little missions, and then the moon is kind of like, you know, a little bit tougher, and then Venus gets even tougher, and then Mars gets even tougher than that. So that's pretty much it, because I think the highest level is what, 30 or 26? I don't know. I don't know.
26.
I think it's 26 is the highest level, which is stupid. You know what? I'm not even going to get into that. But then there's also the Crucible mode. And the Crucible mode is cool. But yeah, I think the story is going to be short. But anyways, we'll get more into detail with our first impressions of Destiny. Games, what is your first impression of the final version of Destiny? And what would you rate it from a 1 to a 10 so far, based on what you played?
I'm liking it. My first impressions has pretty much been the only impression I've had since I've seen it. You know, when they first announced it, and I was like, it's really great. I'm glad that it remained the same, because it's not like how other games are, where you see it at E3 or you see it at PAX, whatever, and it looks amazing. Then when you finally get the product, it looks like downgraded and all washed out and stuff like that. So I'm glad it kept that consistency. I think Bungie did a really good job. So far, I'm loving the game. I'm loving everything about it. And as I'm reading more, I'm finding out things that, you know, just keeps building my hype level. Like, there's a lot to this game. I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a lot to this game that I've been reading. So I'm overall, I'm impressed with it. I like the controls. I like the scenery, the gameplay. I like how the AI is actually smart. Like, if they notice that you're being aggressive, they'll fall back and they'll regroup. But if they see that you're falling back and you want to like take cover for a minute, they'll actually come towards you and be more aggressive. So I love that, and I love the skill aspect. I love that you actually have to have a little bit of skill to take on these challenges.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, it is. See, the thing is that I cannot wait for you to experience a strike mission. Like, Dirty, you need to experience a strike mission like that.
Yeah.
So what is a strike mission?
A strike mission, well, at least the strike mission that we played so far, is a really long mission. It could take anywhere between an hour to like 3-4 hours to complete.
Wow.
It requires boss fights, fighting waves. It is a challenge, and you need your friends with you, and you need communication, and you need to know. You need to know when to heal. You need to know. You need to let your partners let you. You need to let them know what you're gonna do, because there's parts in Destiny that are unforgiving. Like they have these darkness modes, where if you happen to stumble across that part, that if you die at any point before that your checkpoint starts you right there. But there's no more checkpoints until you've complete the next section. So let's say you got to fight 5-6 waves of something, and you die on the final wave, you got to start it all over again.
Yes, you do.
But you keep all your experience, though.
Unless you quit the mission, which I found out the hard way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh, wow.
I was level 6, now I'm back at 5 or whatever.
Ah. Well, that's a shame.
It warns you, say, don't quit the activity, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed.
I gotta go to bed, whatever. But, yes. This game, well, anyways. Trent, what are your first impressions of Destiny, the full version, the final version? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna give it a chance, more of a chance, but you're talking about first impressions? I don't think it's for me, but like I just said, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm the person that did say I didn't like shooters.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta remember that, and I'm kind of still new. Well, not that new. I guess last year, yeah. I just started playing like Call of Duty for the first time. I played those shooters before, but like not like the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not that good at shooters anyway, and I'm not really feeling the space thing, the story. I need something more. It's kind of hard to explain. Something more like Uncharted or The Last of Us, story-wise. That's what I meant. Something that's relatable. Yeah, because space, something like Halo is just not story-wise relatable to me. Now, the game is a very good game, but I'm just saying it's not for me personally. I can appreciate a game being a great game. Like, I don't really like Mass Effect that much. Oh, cut my head off. But I can appreciate it's a good game. It's a very good game. The scale, I mean, you can talk to characters, and the story is just amazing, but it's not for me. So I'm beginning to think Destiny is just not for me. But I will give it more time. I just had it for a day. I can't really say, you're going back to get traded in, get something else. But yeah, I give it a chance.
I say give it a month. You have till October 8th to like.
Man, you sound like an advertisement.
I'm just saying you have till October 8th to get $40 back for it if you're trading it back to GameStop.
How do you know these things so
because
fast?
It's on the receipt.
Oh, it is.
I was shocked when I seen that. When I looked at the receipt, I'm like, what the?
Yeah,
Like,
okay. $40 if you don't.
$40, only $40.
Hey, it's better than like $7 or $4 than people give you. It's better to give.
Well, you got the standard edition, so I mean it's only a $20 loss compared to the people that bought the Ghost edition. They only getting back $40.
Yeah, like I don't know. My impressions of the game, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But the thing is that because like I didn't want to be so. I'm a pessimist now. It's like I have to be because it's like I'm tired. I got hyped with Watch Dogs. I did, and then I was disappointed, and I refuse. And look at this. It pays to be a pessimist because I've gotten impressed by Destiny. I'm a little disappointed in certain things that I've heard about it. Like there are people that are saying that the level cap is only 26, and I'm already at level 11, so that means that I'm like halfway done with the game. It's like that can't be it, and even though that I have 3 characters to work with, I have to redo the same missions again. And even if they have expansions and stuff, it shouldn't have been over in less than a week. It shouldn't be over less than a week. So I don't know. I was, the thing is that I was expecting an MMO experience, and even though Destiny does have the bounties that you can do, and that you can do the experience, which you can level up actually really quickly with the bounty trick, where you just do the Crucible bounties, and you only do the easy Crucible trick bounties where it doesn't require you to win or lose. You just have to play a certain amount of games, turn those in, and you get like a crap ton of experience over and over again. That's how those people leveled up in like less than 24 hours. They did the bounties. Yeah. That's it. So yeah, so that's pretty. I mean, I don't know. 1 out of 10. I give this game. I'm not gonna, since it's not complete yet, and I love the moon. Love the moon. So the moon missions. See, I give this game an 8. An 8, yeah, an 8 out of 10 so far. It's really, really good. Really, 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 really good. It's graphically beautiful, in my opinion. I love it. It looks beautiful on my TV screen. Yes, there are some features that are lacking in this game that I wish were in other stuff. Like, I felt the only thing that I don't really like about the game is that, the classes don't really mean anything to other classes. You can literally pick any class you want. Everybody could be a hunter, everybody could be a titan, everybody can be a warlock, and I feel like you can get through the mission just fine. Like, literally, it's like there's no healer, there's no tank, there's no, I mean, there sort of is. It's a little bit like the Titan can take more damage, like his armor will go up really, really quick compared to the Warlock, because the Warlock has weak armor, but it's really fast, and then, like, like the Hunter's really good with weapon attacks, and then... Yes, the game is good. It is a definite recommendation if you absolutely have nothing else to play right now. It is an absolute recommendation for you to purchase this game.
And I agree too, even though I'm the one that don't too much like it. Definitely get this game.
If you have a console, whether it's last gen, next gen, whatever, because from what I heard, if you have a last gen game and you do decide to upgrade into the next gen, I guess by a certain amount of time, you can actually trade it in and get yourself the PS4 version. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe that whatever you did in the PS3 version or Xbox 360 version gets transferred over to the next gen as well, because it's part of your account or something. But I'm not really sure. So anybody correct me out there if I'm wrong.
Well, just to add on to that, also, if you decided to go the digital route, I know for Xbox, say if you bought the 360 version digitally, you can upgrade to the Xbox One version for free. That is.
Oh, it's probably the digital versions then.
Yeah, so just to let you guys know that you can also do that as well.
Okay, then I think it was probably only digital. It makes more sense now that when you think about it. It makes more sense in the digital thing. So that's a good thing for Bungie to do.
Yeah.
So yes, unfortunately,
download.
It's a very big download. It's unfortunate that Lynn or Bawse or anybody aren't here. Miss K isn't here. Thuggy isn't here. But Denny, like literally, these people all got Destiny except for Thuggy. I don't think he got it yet. But yeah, all of us pretty much now have Destiny, and we're enjoying it. So we're probably gonna play with Dirty here in a little bit. Kind of show him the ropes and stuff, because I started a brand new character. So all Dirty, all you have to do is just play the intro. Go to the place called the Tower. You'll see it because you're going to be seeing your character in third.
Denny's here. What's up, Denny?
Denny! Oh my God! Better late than never. We just mentioned you. Hi, Denny. Well, today's episode, we're talking about our Destiny first impressions. So, since you're here, we're gonna ask you some questions about Destiny, because I'm sure you played it already. So,
did you get the game? Was the first question.
All right, first, did you get the game?
About that.
Don't play the same trick.
Please don't be mad.
I got it!
Dirty already already pulled that in the beginning of the episode. I'm sorry. I'm not falling for it twice. I'm not falling for it twice. No.
Where did
No.
you get the game?
Yeah, where did you get it?
I was the first in line. I was waiting for the game. Then the store opened, and I called. Right on that 1 second, I called. And they said, yeah, it's in. And I said, okay. And I hang up. I drove there, and I was running like a crazy person. And I was first in the store, and I had the game. And I was like, I got it!
You got it! You got something to play! Yes!
Yes, and I came home, and I couldn't stop watching it.
Well, Dirty just got it today. He surprised us this episode, and he did a really good job scaring the hell out of me. I'm like here mentally prepping myself. Like, I'm thinking that it was like a nephew or something, but it turned out to be his Destiny game. So I'm like, okay, well, nice to meet you, Destiny. Well, all right. So now that you had the game,
Yes.
what do you think of it? Hello.
Oh no.
You're like you froze.
Oh no! We have technical difficulties again.
Oh, he's moving.
He's moving. It's just we can't hear you, Danny. I don't know what's going on your end.
In slow motion, Danny.
Yeah, we got the slow motion, Danny. Danny, are you there? Are you even talking? Never mind. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. Yes. All right. So, what character?
Okay.
Oh
What?
man.
Wow, this is bad. This is like the 15-minute awkward silence part. We are talking. We are waiting for you.
What's the question?
Oh, what did you think of Destiny?
I love it. I love it. I really love it.
Okay, well, this question goes so Dirty didn't play it yet. He's installing it, or it's probably finished installing. He's probably playing it and is not even near the computer right now.
No, I'm not playing it.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. Oh my God. All right.
But he doesn't have to worry because I'm level 4, so I can actually play with him.
Well, I'm starting my Titan, so I'm back at level 1 again. Well, level 2. So I don't know. Because the thing is that's another thing I don't like about this game is that you can only have a fire team of 3 people. Who in their right mind thought that was a good idea? I'm sorry. Make it 4. Make it 6 people. The
6 would be nice.
6 would be really nice. But the thing is that with Destiny, well, you can do it on raids. Because in Destiny, there's missions called raids, which are actually harder than strike missions. And they allow you to have 6 members, and they can only be 6 members on your friends list. So you have to add people on your friends list. They don't automatically randomly spawn you with people, so you need to chat with your friends on raid missions. Raid missions are long missions. But we haven't played one yet, so we don't know.
The only thing that I don't like is the customizing. I thought you could make your own character, but there's only a few faces. And they all look the same. It's not fun.
I think they should have left that alone and just had a pre-made character.
Yeah, make our own character. Like in Skyrim, you can make your own faces, how it looks like and stuff.
There was only so.
I prefer a pre-made character with a story-driven based game.
Oh, so you wanted a character that could talk. That's all. You wanted a character.
I don't
want
to just stand there or use some voice that I didn't want, or use voice or text. I want a character that they made. I don't mind using, but everyone has their own different opinion.
Well, Master Chief was a creation of their own thing. So
I never played the story. I always played the multiplayer.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's right. So no hate. So what character did you pick? So who was your character? Did you go Warlock, Titan, or the Path of the Hunter?
I took the Hunter.
Now, are you a male or female?
A male.
Okay. All right. And so far, are you liking your armor?
It it doesn't have much option when you're low level.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be above 4 before you can have these cool armors.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Games.
Yeah.
What was the first character that you chose?
I went with the Warlock.
Even though you have a hunter on front of your page.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Don't
wanted to.
advertise it. No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went with the Warlock. I just loved everything about the Warlock class. You know, he's that middle ground. You know, the hunter is skilled in the sniper rifle, and you have the Titan who pretty much could just take bullets all day. But the Warlock, he just has something about him. I just love that blast. I loved his special ability. So I'll be doing that every chance I get. I do it. So that's what I love. So I had to go with the Warlock.
He just reminded me of a Jedi. That's what I love about him.
I had a question.
What was your question?
Going back to Denny, what are you? Are you a human? Are you a robot?
I'm
Like so?
a human, and I'm Asian, and I have a blue mohawk. Kind of looks like me.
He kind of looks like you.
With blue hair.
With blue
Yeah,
hair.
dark blue.
Okay, so you got dark blue hair, you're Asian, a human, and you are a hunter. Okay.
In games, what are you? Are you a human? Are you an exo or the other one?
My Warlock, he's human. He has white hair. He has that long hair. He got that wash and set going. So
I thought it was a hood, honestly. I'm like, how did you get a character armor with a hood on it already? I'm like, that blew my mind, but it turned out to be your hair.
yeah.
Alright, I'm sorry. So do you like your armor that you currently have, and what level are you at?
For me,
Yeah.
currently I think I'm level 11 or I'm 10 or 11, somewhere in the middle of that. And the armor so far, it's okay. I can't wait to get the higher tier armor, like the legendary and the exotic, the gold ones. I can't wait to get those. But for what I got, it's doing well so far. It's doing me well.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Trent, what level are you currently at? I know you said it for the third time in the world, but just to remind the viewers out there.
5, I believe, and I was like 6, going to 7, but I ended my game and then knocked me back down 5. So I'm a exo. I'm not a human. I was a human in both. No, I was a human in the beta, and I think I was exo. A female. I don't know what that was. It was an exo.
You were a female. I remember at one point because people were sexually harassing you.
Yeah, in the alpha.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I was a human or an exo thingy.
Oh, I think you were a human at that time.
Can people do that? Sexual harassment?
Well, they weren't really sexual harassing him, but pretty much what it was that since he was a girl, he was just sitting there by the tree, just enjoying the view, and then all of a sudden, all these horny, hungry guys kept running up to him and were just like dancing and trying to like do courtship dances to gain his affection. And then when Trent got up to run away because he clearly didn't want to be with these people, he literally got them all to commit suicide, or at least a few of them. And then I go try to protect him, and I'm trying to protect him, and instead I bump into one of the guys, and then he made me commit suicide.
Wow.
No.
So it was pretty bad. Yeah. So this game is fun. Now that we got a bunch of people, we could totally play Duck Duck Goose at the tower. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm a male exo.
And what is your class?
Warlock.
So you're a warlock. Okay. Yeah, warlock.
I like the blast.
To the warlocks.
like
Um,
game set.
I'm surprised. I thought everybody was gonna be the hunter. So far, I'm hearing warlock. So me, I stuck by what I said. I'm an awoken warlock. That's the blue alien race. I'm
Oh
a
yeah.
male. I'm a male. I basically kept all my characters exactly the same way as they were in the alpha and the beta. I made my hunter human, my titan exoskeleton, and my warlock awoken. I felt like it just matched their personalities because since the hunter relies on guns, I felt like that's something that a human can do. If you take a titan takes a lot of bullets, so I feel like a robot can take a lot of bullets without feeling any pain, and the awoken can shoot like this magic attacks and aura attacks and all this stuff like that, and felt very futuristic with his stuff. So I picked the awoken for the warlock. And I feel like I made a really good decision. I'm very happy with it. So far, I'm loving my armor. Right now, I have like a red camouflage, even though you shouldn't have red camouflage. But I'm not really liking the armor that I currently have, but the previous armors that I have, I love it. And then on my Titan, I'm gonna start taking pictures of how he develops throughout the game. So every time when he gets a new armor and he puts it on, I'm gonna take a picture of it, have him do a selfie in front of the moon, and then just like that's how we do it. See, some experiences that we had that were fun in Destiny we can talk about. So an experience that I had in Destiny that was so fun was, remember when we first went in the moon games, we first went on the moon, and I said, oh my god, it was such a beautiful, it's such a beautiful landscape to me.
Yeah.
I loved it, and I wanted to take a selfie right there on the rock. So I took a picture of you on the rock, and then you decided to do like a double jump in the air or something, and I was having trouble getting you. And then I took a picture in front of Earth, not the moon, in front of Earth, and it was great. It was great, And then like the whole, I don't want to spoil any moon missions, but there was a really cool moon mission, and let's just say that it was hordes and hordes of enemies coming after us, and it was just.
So
it was
it's different
fun.
from the beta. Mission.
Sort of. Well, the moon mission. Well, the first moon mission was the one from the beta.
Okay.
But the other missions were different.
It was crazy. It was out of this world.
It was crazy, and one of the moon missions felt like it was a strike mission, but there was like really no bosses. It was more like really hard monsters to fight, and it was just hordes and hordes of enemies, and oh my god, I'm just like, oh my god, and they're running everywhere, and then there was a time where Game just kept dying, dying, and dying, and every time we got back to life, he died again. I'm like, I just saved you, why did you?
It was crazy. It was crazy.
He said I kept jumping to the corner, what did you expect me to do?
Do you have to revive?
You don't
get a trophy for it.
Well, there's a trophy. If you raise 5 fallen of your friends, you get a trophy.
I was playing by myself, and someone died, and they kept telling me to revive him. I left him. I don't care. Remember what I said before? I don't like.
Well, you don't need to. You don't need to. If you're traveling outside the world, it's only recommended to revive people unless if they're helping you with something or something like that. Like you're playing the Crucible. Like if you're playing the Crucible, or if you're playing with friends, revive them. Help them out. But if you're playing in the open world, just leave them for dead. They come back to life in like 5 seconds anyway.
It never did. Maybe he left or something.
He probably he got mad at you because you just ignored him. He clearly see that you were there and that you clearly weren't.
No, he was pretty far away, but I wasn't going that way. So
okay, then never mind. Leave him for dead then. That's what you do. It's your destiny. You live it how you live it.
Yeah, I just let people die.
Hey, does your armor actually level up also?
Yes, you can level up. Yeah. There's some armor. There's going to be white background armor, and then there's green background armor. Green background armor can be leveled up, and some give you traits like your discipline goes up by like a certain amount, or your strength goes up by a certain amount. So yes, certain armors can level up. They don't really look different. They stay kind of the same of whatever the armor that you have, but every armor that you get is different. you know. And also what's so cool is that there's a vault in the game, and like for example, let's say that you have 3 characters that you created on separate accounts. You could literally put a gun that one character uses, put that in the vault, and give it to another character to use, as long as they meet the level requirements of the weapon.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so if, let's say that you like this one gun that your warlock got, and it's like the best gun. You can't play with any other gun because every sucks to you. You could literally just like go to your warlock game, put that gun in the vault, give it to your hunter to play it with.
Oh, okay.
So that's some cool stuff about it. Then there's also a multiplayer mode called Crucible. The Crucible is the multiplayer mode that's kind of like it's like literally it's like Call of Duty. There's like domination. Well, so far the only thing that was available was the domination mode. Or Control, or whatever it's called. I think it was called Control. And I played a few rounds of that, and our team won, but I was like I always am with those games. Whatever. So yes. Also in this game there are bounties, and in this game, in bounties, bounties are certain objectives that you speak to somebody at the tower, and then these objectives, if you do these objectives throughout the game or something like that, you turn in these objectives and you get like a crap ton of money or a crap ton of experience or just something. So there's that replayability thing, and also Ames was telling us yesterday about last episode about that you can do missions for people, and then you can buy stuff from the vendors, of the respected vendors, right? Was that something? Yeah. So yeah, then there's also that. So this game is an open world. Pretty much, it's kind of weird because they terraformed Venus to have plant life. I don't know how that happened, but I guess terraforming is the answer. But pretty much Venus is a jungle planet. The moon is what you expect it to do, except it has buildings on it, and apparently there is like Earth gravity, because I can walk on it and not like there's no moon physics on the moon. And Earth is Russia. Like if the whole world was just Russia, that's all it is. At least as far as I know, because games, you said that you read into some stuff and you don't want to spoil it. So I could be wrong.
I'm just going to let you know that Earth gets crazy.
Okay, all right. That pumps me up. I'm very happy. All right, Earth gets crazy. That's all I need to know. So, yes. All right. Also, is the game as short as people are really saying games that you know of?
People are saying that it's easy to max out a character, but I think the way that they did it, from my perspective, is that they made it that way because they want you to play the Crucible more. So the story is just like fluff, so to get people introduced to the world and the mechanics and stuff like that, to prepare you for the Crucible, because that's the highlight of the show. That's the highlight of this game. So the story is moderate. I mean, it depends on what missions you do. If you're just going around and you do the exploring missions with the beacons, you're going to be there for quite some time. But the actual story missions is kind of on the short side.
That is very disappointing to hear. Because the thing is, the reason what brought me to this game was the story mode that I played, and I was looking forward to more and more. And I'm not looking forward to paying for it every freaking 6 months.
Yeah, that's why the campaign missions are so short, because they got the expansion packs, and the expansion packs is going to build on the story more.
I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about it. No.
What? How much again?
Yeah.
It's $34, $34.99 for both expansion 1 and expansion 2.
And they have to do the story.
It adds to the story. Like the first one that we're getting is going to add more moon missions.
Okay, that makes me extremely disappointed.
It's going to add like a new location or something, and then you just...
Because that guy tried to me to buy it. Like the launch thing.
I don't know. I don't know.
$34.
I don't need to pay. I
No.
don't need to pay 90, $100 for this game right now. I'm sorry. For that, I would have bought the limited edition. It comes with it.
What, really?
Yeah, if you bought the limited edition for like what was it, 80, $100? I think it was $100. You get the expansion pack.
Damn, I should have bought that one.
And I think a steelbook case and a book. And then if you got the ghost edition, you got the little toy ghost thingy. And I actually got to see it. A person bought it in the store, and he got the little box, and it looked like a little treasure chest that you get. And then he opens it up, and then turns out to be like this little ghost toy. And I'm like, it's that small? I was thinking it was gonna be like this big or something, but no. It
The
just
pictures always make it look bigger than what it is.
It was like this small. It looked like, you want to know what it reminded me of? Like a miniaturized, weird-shaped Magic 8-ball. That's what it looked like. Please tell me my destiny.
Screwed up.
Jay. I can't give you one at the present time. Blah, 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 blah. You know, whatever. That's what I see. That's what I see. Does anybody have anything that they want to add about what they enjoyed about the game? Or anything at all?
Everything.
Nah.
Okay, well, I know Dirty is like anxious to play it, so we're gonna end this show right here. Denny came in a little bit late, but it's cool. We got his info anyway about what his character and all that other stuff. Thank you guys for watching Gamers Nation. Again, Friday we will be having our episode as well. We will be getting the people who aren't able to make it this episode. We will ask them their opinions on Destiny, and you probably will be hearing about more Super Smash Brothers news because that game is going to be live streamed. Yes, and then so, oh my God. If it becomes too much, you will see more on my the Will of Gaming. Okay. So, all right. Well, I don't know if you guys just want to say goodbye and mention your channels if you guys want to do that. So, Dirty.
Yeah, this Dirty. My channel is the old Dirty 33. So I mean, if you want to check that out, I got, I talk about games. I talk about the dislikes of the companies, you know what I'm saying, from Nintendo to Sony, Microsoft. I do updates on, my Blu-ray movies. Something good come out and I pick it up on Blu-ray. I do an unboxing on that. So yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. The old Dirty 33. The old Dirty 33. Next we have Denny here. Denny, do you want to advertise any channels or just a way to say goodbye?
Hi, I'm Danny, and bye. I'm sorry I don't have a channel yet, but it's coming soon.
Coming soon, people. Coming soon. Denny will have a channel. Next, we got Games. Games, you want to advertise yourself a bit?
Sure. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been watching so far. Stay tuned for part 2 of this episode because we're going to get more feedback from the other cast members of Gamers Nation 1, 2, 3, 4. Check for me on Twitch. I'll be on Twitch tonight, twitch.tv/GamesRSHD. The Crucible is going down. So check me out there. Also check me on YouTube if you so desire.
We could all play on the Crucible today if you guys want to. That could be something that we can do after this, since that's the only mode that allows all of us to play together. But Dirty, you have to be at level 4
Okay.
in order to play multiplayer. Well,
You gotta get the invitation.
you have to get the invitation to go to the Crucible mode. Trent, do you want to advertise yourself?
Not really.
Okay, well then, do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Whatever. Okay, that was so melancholy. All right, and anyways, I'm Will. I have a channel called The Will of Gaming, where it's just a channel where I get creative, maybe kind of put like I kind of edit a video a little bit, put some more emphasis, talk about things that I cared about or things that affected me. I really don't know where the channel is going, but subscribe to it anyway. Thank you guys all for watching like you always do. It means a lot, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching 20 years from now. I don't care. Just thank you. And if you guys are playing Destiny, hope you're having fun on your journey so far. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
Wait. Wow.